Hello, beloved souls, and welcome back to another episode of Your Soul Essentials. I am so grateful to share this sacred space with you today as we explore the transformative frequency of Gene Key 21. This Gene Key is an archetype of inner strength, discipline, and soul-aligned leadership. It invites us to release the grip of control and rise into the radiance of valor. Gene Key 21 will be active in the collective field from March 28th to April the 2nd. And this is a beautiful opportunity to tune inward, reflect on your relationship with power, and remember what it means to lead from the heart. Not from force, but from presence. In this episode, we will explore the path from shadow to Siddhi, from control to authority to valor. How Gene Key 21 expresses through various planetary alignments, including Chiron and Black Moon Lilith. The fixed stars that influence this key and how they shape your sacred leadership blueprint. In the Galactic Astrology, we see how the Arcturian, Sirian, and Lyran frequencies are and their connection to divine power. Also essential oils to support empowerment, courage, and balance. And mantras to reclaim your voice, strength, and spiritual responsibility, and some final reflections to help you embody your sacred warrior essence. So settle in, take a breath, and you are about to connect with the energy of the soul-led leader within you. What is Gene Key 21? Gene Key 21 is a teaching about power, how we use it, how we resist it, and how we embody it. It lives within the archetype of the inner commander, the soul warrior, the one who learns to lead from consciousness rather than control. Within the Gene Key there are 3 frequencies. There is the frequency of shadow, is connected to control. When this Gene Key is expressed in shadow, we may attempt to control everything around us. People, timelines, even ourselves. This need for control often stems from deeply insecurity or fear, or even chaos. You might notice patterns like micromanaging, overplanning, or withdrawing emotionally when things feel out of hand. Ask yourself, where do I attempt to hold the reins too tightly? Or what part of me doesn't feel safe to surrender? The other frequency within this Gene Key is gift, and it is connected to authority. As we mature into this frequency, control softens into authority. Not authority over others, but self-authority. You become a person others naturally look to, not because you demand it, but because your integrity, presence, and confidence speak louder than words. True authority is about listening as much as leading. And you can ask yourself, where can I cultivate deeper responsibility in my life? And how can I lead with grace rather than force? And of course there is the frequency of Siddhi, and it is connected to valor. The highest expression of this Gene Key is valor, an inner fortitude that arises from deep devotion to the soul's truth. Valor isn't loud. It doesn't seek the spotlight. It simply stands firm in the face of fear, radiating courage, calm, and quiet knowing. It is the path of the warrior who leads true love, not ego. And you can ask yourself, where in my life can I choose courageous alignment over comfort? Gene Key 21 ultimately teaches that the greatest leaders are those who have mastered the art of service, discipline, and self-trust. This is the path of empowered humility. Sitting between the 1st degree and 6th degree of Aries, Gene Key 21 embodies the impulse to initiate and lead, but in a refined, conscious way. Aries brings us instinct, fire, action, but this gene key invites us to bring structure, purpose, and presence to that fire. Now let's explore how this frequency might express through planetary alignments. And as you listen, feel into which of these archetypes you recognize within yourself. The Sun. This is the leadership that is your life force. You're here to illuminate what sovereign, heart-led power looks like. You can reflect with this. How can I shine my light without overpowering others? The Moon. Emotional safety is found in inner order and stability. But be mindful. Emotional control is not emotional freedom. And you can ask yourself, what would it feel like to trust my feelings rather than manage them? Mercury. Your words carry influence. You are here to speak with clarity and conviction. But your growth lies in listening deeply and communicating with passion. Something to reflect about. Is my voice empowering or overpowering? Venus. It is intimacy and partnership challenge you to drop control and co-create. Your heart wants to lead with equality. Ask yourself, where do I need to soften and allow connection without control? Mars, your drive is strong. You're a natural protector. But strength doesn't have to be harsh. It can be quiet and still. Something to reflect. Am I using my strength to uplift or to dominate? Jupiter. You're called to teach about empowered living and sovereign embodiment. What message is mine to share about leadership and soul authority? Saturn. You are learning deep lessons about integrity and responsibility. Your leadership will be earned over time. What structures in my life support true inner authority? Uranus. You're here to challenge outdated models of leadership and bring in innovative ways of power sharing. Where am I being called to lead differently? Neptune. A spiritually guided leader. You channel divine blueprints but need strong boundaries. You can ask yourself, how do I protect my energy while remaining a vessel for service? Pluto, a transformer of power and hierarchy. You are called to confront abuses of power and rise into authentic mastery. You can ask yourself, what am I here to transmute through how I lead? North Node. Your soul is walking the path from codependence to self-empowered direction. What part of me is still giving power away? And Chiron. You may carry ancestral wounds around misuse of authority. But you're here also to bring healing and justice. And you can ask yourself, how can I embody the leader I once needed? Black Moon Lilith, fierce feminine authority. You may have been shamed for your strength, but your wild nature is sacred. And you can ask yourself, what does it mean to reclaim power in its primal, untamed form? Gene Key 21 sits in the early degrees of Aries, and the nearby fixed stars amplify its teachings around leadership, responsibility, and valor. Let's explore 3 stars that are deeply aligned with this energy. There is the star Alpheratz on 40 degrees in Aries. It is located in the constellation of Andromeda, and Alpheratz symbolizes freedom of the mind, spiritual sovereignty, and brilliance. This star invites those with Gene Key 21 activations to release inherited conditioning, societal expectations, and roles that no longer serve the soul's truth. Its light supports liberation from external authority, encourages inner alignment with cosmic truth. Alpherat's connection to Andromeda reflects a soul journey of reclaiming your unique vision and purpose, even if it goes against the grain. And we have the star Deneb Kaitos on 2 degrees in Aries. This star resides in the constellation of Scheat, the sea monster or whale, and representing the subconscious force that we must face and integrate. Deneb Kaitos encourages us to develop emotional maturity, strategic leadership, and quiet strength. It helps in mastering the instinctual desire to react or to dominate, and instead invites steady, wise leadership. Its placement near Gene Key 21 offers a kind of inner anchor, a reminder that true power lies in emotional clarity and stability. And then we have the star Scheat on 29 degrees in Pisces. This star is found in the constellation of Pegasus, and Scheat is a star of depth, introspection, and transformational suffering. It has a reputation for intensity and is often connected with deep soul lessons. For those with Gene Key 21 activations near this star, Scheat can indicate a need to transmute pain or powerlessness into spiritual resilience and grace. Pegasus is a winged horse, symbolizing the ability to rise above lower impulses and fly toward higher truth. In the context of Gene Key 21, it asks, what part of me must die so my higher leadership can be born? Together, these stars form a triad of liberation, discipline, and transformation, qualities essential to the sacred warrior's path. Gene Key 21 holds a powerful resonance with starseed souls who have carried templates of leadership across dimensions and lifetimes. These are beings who have served in councils, protector roles, and galactic civilizations where integrity, service, and sovereignty were essential. Arcturians. Originating from the Arcturian star system in the constellation of Buoys, Arcturians are master architects of light, grid workers, and protectors of interdimensional knowledge. They embody clarity, structure, and aligned systems. Their leadership style is clean, calm, and efficient. Arcturian-aligned souls with Gene Key 21 are often here to restore order where there is chaos, build sustainable energetic systems, or work with the Earth's ley lines and crystalline grids. Their presence is subtle yet profound, bringing stabilizing energy into any space. The Sirians. Hailing from the Sirius star system in the constellation Canis Major, Sirians are known as wisdom keepers and spiritual warriors. They value sacred duty, ethical living, and universal harmony. Sirians hold deep codes of devotion, heart-led service, and the balance between masculine discipline and feminine grace. If you are a Sirian in origin and carry Gene Key 21, your path may be involved being a guardian of sacred knowledge, a teacher of divine law, or a humble but firm leader during times of transition. Lyrans. Lyran beings are amongst the oldest star races from the Lyra constellation, connected to a lion-hearted courage and sovereignty. Lyrans often carry ancient royal lineages, and their energy is imbued with dignity, fierce compassion, and creative intelligence. Lyran-aligned souls are here to lead through example, walk with nobility, and protect the integrity of truth. And with Gene Key 21, they are here to embody sovereign leadership, not through hierarchy, but through presence, authenticity, and visionary action. These galactic frequencies help illuminate how power can be held in different ways, through love, light, wisdom, or protection. If you feel resonance with any of these star lineages, you may be here to anchor a new blueprint of leadership, one based on integrity, unity, and divine service. You are not here to repeat the old patterns of domination. You are here to restore sacred leadership to its rightful place in the human and a galactic experience. And as always, we also have some essential oils to support the Gene Keys 21 energy. Each oil holds a unique frequency to support you in embodying sacred leadership. There is cedarwood for grounded authority and emotional containment. You can use black spruce for clearing old patterns and rooting into the now. Or maybe bergamot to release the need to control outcomes or others. Or even maybe ginger for courage, confidence, and motivation in taking aligned action. Or maybe you like myrrh to deepen your connection to inner wisdom and soul-led service. You can use these oils in meditation or over the heart and solar plexus, or diffused while you are journaling with the reflections offered in this episode. I have also created some mantras to activate the Gene Key 21. Speak these aloud or within to rewire your field. I am the source of my own power. Or, I lead from devotion, not ego. Or, I release control and rise in clarity. Or, my presence commands because it listens. Let these phrases become anchors of consciousness in your day-to-day life. Gene Key 21 is a sacred invitation, not to take power from others, but to reclaim the power you already hold, the power of presence, devotion, alignment. You don't need permission to lead. You need only trust your soul. Whether you lead a movement, a household, a classroom, a business, or your own healing journey, you are a leader. True valor isn't about the battlefield. It is about choosing what's right over you, what's easy. It is about holding your center when the world tries to sway you. And it is about loving without needing to control. So I invite you to reflect today. Where in my life am I ready to rise? Not in dominance, but in soul. I thank you for walking this path with me. And if this episode resonated with your heart, please consider subscribing, leaving a review, or sharing it with someone who is ready to step into their own sovereign strength. We are not here to lead alone. We are here to rise together. In our next episode, we will explore another gene key and its soul code for your evolution. With courage, love, and presence, Shanti Ishta, and thank you.